What's up, everybody? Good evening. Happy Sunday, June the 1st of 2025. How the hell are you guys, my friends? Thank you very much for tuning in right here on the show on Into the Squared Circle podcast. Thank you very much for joining me on this Sunday evening. And man, how are you guys feeling right now? I say, boy, what a Sunday, right? So again, if you're just tuning in right now, of course, we got people filing in. Come on, the big news that got dropped from the man himself, R-Truth, this morning live on Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it. He decided to go on and tell everybody to drop the bombshell news that he is no longer going to be part of the WWE. And I'm going to go ahead and share the tweet with you guys momentarily. Again, if you guys just tuning in right now, thank you very much for joining me on this Sunday evening, as always, right here on the show, Into the Square Circle podcast. Your host, GBs. And, my plans tonight was to talk about shit went down the past couple of days, right? Last night, AAA, El Hijo Vikingo defeated Alberto Patron. Of course, Vikingo is going to go face Chad Gable this coming Saturday for the AAA World Collides with WWE. But we're going to talk about that on the podcast, okay? So scan the QR code. I'm going to put that podcast up pretty soon. We're going to talk about that. And of course, we're going to talk about other stuff in the world, pro wrestling, including AEW's All In and going toe to toe against NXT and all that good stuff. So check out the podcast. But here on the live stream, we're going to talk about R-Truth. We're going to talk about Carlito. Yes, Carlito got lumped into this conversation as well. He also confirmed on X as well that he is going to step away from the WWE, as well as his contract is going to be coming up pretty soon. And he is going to be stepping away as well. So, again, your guys' thoughts about this situation, man, because it's, a lot of people heartbroken, right? A lot of fans who are personally connected to R-Truth, personally connected to Carlito. Hold on here. I'm going to make sure my connection's not messed up here. All right, so my connection's not terrible like it's been in the past. Anyway, drop it in the comment section, man. Your thoughts about R-Truth in general, even Carlito as well. Have you met Carlito? Have you met R-Truth in person in the past, or meet and greets? Have you met them? What was your experience with them? Do you have any fond memories in person, or any fond memories of R-Truth and Carlito as general, entertaining either in person, in the arena, or on TV? Again, this is not the end of the world. Okay, this is not a funeral. This is, a complete shock that WWE decided not to renew R-Truth and Carlito's contract. And it's mind-boggling, right? They go, well, why is it budget cuts? We don't know, right? We don't know as fans. And we'll talk about it as we get more deeper down the road on this show. So that being said, let me go ahead and share the tweet. If you guys haven't seen the tweet from R-Truth, of course, and I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys right now here on the show. So let me go ahead and share with you guys really quickly here on Ron Killing's official X Twitter page. So let me share with you guys here really quick here on X, if you guys haven't seen it or not. Okay, so the official Ron Killing's X official statement from 10:12 a.m. of June the 1st this morning. Wow, over 15 million views. Incredible. And you can see right there from the official Ron Killing's official tweet. I'm sorry to inform you all, but I just got released from WWE. I just want to thank WWE for the ride. But most importantly, I want to thank each and every one of you for who was along for the ride. Thank you for all the love, support, and appreciation you have given me over the years. Thank you. Incredible. And just look at the comment section. Well, I just ignore that one right there. Rhea Ripley. You got Trinity Fatu and Naomi. You got Ricochet's on there. Alexa Bliss. Scarlett's on there. I mean, everyone you could think of is in the industry. Shotzi, who is another one that got recently released. Donovan Dijak, another wrestler right there. The Majaraha. You name it, right? You name it. Everyone around the industry is being affected by R-Truth, who is, you hear from all the time. He is a good guy. R-Truth is a good guy. I never met R-Truth in person, but just seeing his character, hear him on the Chris Van Fleet show. Shout out to Chris Van Fleet. Great interview with R-Truth. I thought was just a fantastic entertainment episode. And, he seemed like a nice guy outside of the ring. And seeing a big, massive support from across the pro wrestling industry, it affects everyone, even the locker room in the WWE. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing with that. I'm going to load up Carlito's here really quickly here on our Carlito's tweet here. But, man, it affects everyone. It affects everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up Carlito's tweet here really quick here. And almost similar to what R-Truth's little humor to as well. So let me go ahead and share you guys the tweet coming from Carlito here. And show you guys what Carlito says about his release to the WWE. So let's go down to the official Carlito's X profile. Lito Cologne 279. I love the Homer Simpson meme, man. Just disappears in the bushes here. All right. And I quote, "My contract is up in 2 weeks and it will not be renewed. On top of that, WWE is demanding I pay back the money they paid me for apparently stealing the money from the company." That's funny. I had my lawyers look into it, and after reviewing the footage on Netflix the past months, they suggest I pay them money back. All right, all jokes aside, gracias WWE, especially the WWE Universe. Los quiero mucho, which means I love you all very much. Spanish or Puerto Rican. P.S. I'll reappear again in another 13 years. Dios los bengal. So there we go, man. And you got your official statements, man, from Carlito and R-Truth on X, all within hours from me apart on each other. So that being said, and if you're watching live right now on YouTube, I'm also on Twitch and X as well. Thank you very much for watching as always. Your thoughts, man. Your thoughts about WWE fumbling Carlito, fumbling R-Truth. It's mind-boggling, right? A company that is red hot. And again, I'm not a businessman. Okay, I'm not a businessman. I'm not a suit guy. I don't work backstage. I never stepped foot in a squared circle. I touched it, got near it, but I'm just a fan, right? Just a dipshit. Yes, I'm a dipshit, jackass sometimes, who will watch pro wrestling just like you, the viewers, and we speculate why the hell would they release R-Truth. Why in the hell will they release Carlito? And anyone, right? Anyone, not just those two, but any of the guys and gals that got released, it's no bueno, right? It's no good, right? Anyone that gets released from the WWE is a never good thing, right? It depends on how financially secured are you. You're smart with your money. But at the same time, anyone losing their job from anything, it's never a good thing. Right? No matter who you are, you could be a referee, you could be an office boy, delivering copy papers to the cubicles, right? It's a job. Job is a job, right? You're doing something that hopefully maybe you'll love. And you could tell R-Truth is a very loved person from everyone backstage. I assume same thing with Carlito. So it kind of makes you think here on why they released both phenomenal, talented, very entertaining superstars just to let him go, not renew him, not renew the contract. Now, maybe it could be something we're not aware of. Maybe the money they try to counter offer, maybe they're not able to get the money they wanted. So WWE decide, you know what? Okay, unfortunately, we can't make a deal with you. We're not going to redo. That could be another option. We don't know, right? We don't know the real story behind the reason why they didn't renew their contract. And the only way we're going to find out is from hearing directly from them. And whenever they decide to talk about it, it could be a couple months, it could be a couple years. Maybe they'll talk about it in another Chris Van Fleet interview in the next 13 years. We will never know until these guys decided to tell everyone, and that's if they want to tell everyone what happened, right? What happened that caused them not to renew. Maybe it's a personal thing. Maybe they just say, you know what, man, I had fun. Look, R-Truth, right? We've seen him with John Cena, his hero, right? A lot of teasers, right? The Ron Cena t-shirt, the final time is now. And even I looked at it, I'm like, oh shit, maybe they did tease this. Maybe they teased this. Maybe this was planned all along. And now we just got smacked in the face on this Sunday morning that he is leaving. Maybe that was his final calling for us to enjoy it. He got to work with his heroes. I mean, come on. And then we talked about this last weekend, right? We talked about this last weekend. There's a very few guys can pull off another guy's gimmick, right? We talk about Jay Lethal can pull off the Macho Man, the Black Machismo, right? Can do the elbow drop, do the ooh yeah. But R-Truth can pull off the John Cena gimmick, right? There's a few guys can do that. You could dress like him. And by the way, can do the moves, right? The 5-knuckle shuffle, the bulldog, you name it, that Cena does in the ring. But R-Truth's doing it to Cena. Says very few guys can get away with it. They probably got approved for it, got the thumbs up, and able to do it against their hero. And we got to see it on live national television on NBC. All right, this is not a PLE. This is not on Netflix. This is not live national NBC primetime television. Okay, everyone, your grandma, ma, and pa around the world sit in front of the television with popcorn watching NBC Pro Wrestling, right? So R-Truth on NBC facing John Cena. Come on, man. How can you top that? How can you top that? I'm not prepared. I should have gave him his accomplishments of R-Truth. Let me look at it here. R-Truth in the WWE. Just look at the WWE because yes, R-Truth been to TNA. He's been he was the first Black NWA World Heavyweight Champion. That is huge, right? But okay, Pro Wrestling Illustrated. It's a WWE accomplishment. So 2 times United States champion, 2 times I didn't realize this. 2 times WWF Hardcore champion. He I'm laughing at this. 54 times. That's what the internet says. 24/7 championship in the WWE. I hope you guys are counting. WWE Raw World Tag Team Champions 2 times. Once with Kofi Kingston. Of course, we cannot forget Awesome Truth, right? With Awesome The Miz, right? So The Miz and Miz and R-Truth, 1-time tag team champions. Let's see, Bragging Rights Trophy winner 2009, Slammy Awards 2 times. So I mean, that's pretty good, man. That's a pretty good, resume when it comes to WWE championships and accolades and all that good stuff. Again, just incredible career of R-Truth in the WWE. Now let's look at Carlito. How many championships he's won in the WWE as well. So again, he has a whole family down in Puerto Rico, right? The World Wrestling Council, WWC. If you haven't heard or not, Carlito won the World Heavyweight Championship down in Puerto Rico yesterday on May the 31st, of course. So there's a reason why he won that title, because obviously there was a plan that he was leaving the WWE. So for Carlito, he won the WWE US Champion once. He won the WWE Intercontinental Championship once. He won the WWE Tag Team Champion was Primo, part of the Colon family, once. And same thing, Tag Team Champion. So Carlito, nice little resume for the WWE as well. Again, according to the internet, Carlito's currently at age 46. R-Truth is at currently age at 53. Now, let's be honest here. R-Truth never ages. Him and Bobby Lashley, throw on Shelton Benjamin as well. Those guys, they never age. They look the same for 26 years. That's incredible, right? Carlito, he just kind of grew out a goatee. That's it. Look, wherever these guys might be going, me, including you, yourselves as well, we're gonna be following them, right? No matter what they're gonna do, right? We know our truth is in love making music, right? If he's gonna release music, we're gonna support him. Carlito, he won the world champion down in his family promotion down in Puerto Rico. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled on it, right? I'm gonna if I can find that on the internet, YouTube, however I can get the content. I'm gonna try to keep my eyes peeled on Carlito, wherever he might be falling at. Now, again, this all depends on, R-Truth want to continue on in pro wrestling. Does he want to go to AEW, right? He doesn't have to, right? He doesn't have to, but he could, right? The return of Ron Killings, right? Could he go return back to TNA? He could if he wants to. GCW, he could go over there as well. So wherever he might show up, hopefully one day we could see him back in the squared circle somewhere else. But again, we just got to keep our eyes peeled, man. And wherever these guys land up and as I guess mentioned by Carlito, he'll be down in Puerto Rico. We're going to continue to support these guys no matter what. But the end of the day, it's just incredible to me. Why would they just not renew it? I just don't understand. To me, and two incredible talents, right? WWE is making a crap ton of money, right? They're printing money. They have, dump trucks load of money from shows, right? Because look, house shows all gone, right? As of for now, right? They're not making money off of it. They're skyrocketing the tickets for these PLEs, these Raws, these SmackDowns. These tickets are not getting cheap, right? So they're not going to do anything off house shows. What can they do? Jack up the ticket prices, right? That's what they're going to do. They're rehiring talents like, Miro, Rusev, Malachi Black, Aleister Black. And there's nothing against those guys. They're fantastic. But they're rehiring a lot of these guys that left the company years ago, and they're bringing them back. They're bringing up guys and gals from NXT, which is nothing against them, right? They're coming up to the main roster, right? Stephanie Vaquer. Who else? Ricky Starks sound like he's in the works of coming up to the main roster. Julia. So these guys and gals are moving their way up the main roster, making the big bucks now. And that's always good, right? It's a win-win for everyone. But at the end of the day, they're not renewing for some people. They're releasing people. They're making all these television deals, making these monies, right? They're getting these big Netflix monies. They're getting these big, NBC Universal money, TV money. They're selling out these stadiums, selling out these arenas. People, they're still going to show up and spend their money. They're jacking up the merch prices. People are spending $50 for t-shirts, selling out shit, at merch across the world, the WrestleMania, the Fan Fest, you name it. They're making money. Sure, it should be no excuse not to match up. And maybe there is a contractual, difference here. Maybe they're not meeting what they want. Make it happen. What's the issue? Maybe it's not that. Maybe they just I don't know. Maybe they just have no use for him, right? Like, okay, R-Truth had this, big moment with John Cena. Okay, what else are we going to do with him? Right? He's just going to lurk around backstage and crack jokes. I don't know what's in the mindset of the WWE. I understand they think ahead. I understand they think forward. They look ahead. But I just want to know why they couldn't renew R-Truth and just give them an ambassador role. We call those ambassador roles where you send them out to the public, do some charity work or show up at a city, tell the brand, talk about the brand, just be an ambassador to the company. Or some kind of a producer role. Just give R-Truth something to keep him with the WWE. He's been loyal to the company since day one, right? Of course, he was at TNA for a little period as well back in the day. You know what, man? R-Truth's been very loyal to the company. Why couldn't they just keep him? I just don't understand. Same thing with Carlito. Yeah, Carlito left for quite some time. He got released. He went down to Puerto Rico. He kind of been around with his family down in Puerto Rico, but they brought back Carlito, right? A couple years ago when he showed up on Backlash, something like that, a couple years ago. Been part of the Judgment Day. Now he's gone. So it's remarkable to see this happen, man. And look, it affects everyone, all the guys and gals backstage. You can look on X right now, on Facebook, Instagram. So everyone has a story. Everyone has a story, even fans, including myself. Just a lot of memories seeing them, R-Truth and Carlito in person. I was just kind of flipping through my program books, just looking like, man, how far back, like 2006, very young Carlito, man. It tells you, as a fan like myself, been part of their journey, their pro wrestling journey since day one, right? John Cena, a lot of these guys. So I'm sure I'm not the only one out there. So again, maybe it's a happy day for them, right? Maybe they're happy. They're ready to do something else for them. They're ready to do something probably they were able to do as their WWE superstars. Maybe they can finally achieve some of their goals that maybe they've been pushing back. And they can say, look, I can finally get the music production done. Maybe I can go down to Puerto Rico, be with my family. Whatever it may be, R-Truth and Carlito, I'm pretty sure that, I'm looking forward to see what their future is going to be. Again, R-Truth's still 54. How much more does he want to continue here? Same thing with Carlito, still in his late 40s. How much more does Carlito want to go in the ring? So, I'm looking forward to see what's next for them. Us as fans, I'm looking forward to seeing both guys succeed out of the WWE. And of course, as always, we're going to be there to support them as fans, as always, and give them a lot of love, man, and follow them on social media. And yeah, man, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to watch Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. It's going to be tough. And SmackDown and Raw is not going to be the same without either guys. So, man, that is it, man. I'm going to try to get some sleep tonight. I hope you guys get some rest as well. We're going to try to enjoy Raw best as we can without, hopefully, if Carlito will be on Judgment Day or not. And if not, then we're just going to have to power through it. That is it, my friends. Everything else we're going to talk about in the podcast. So subscribe to the podcast. Thank you for watching on this Sunday evening, as always. Stick with me in a couple of days. We're going to preview WWE's Money in the Bank, AAA WWE Worlds Collide, and whatever's going on this coming weekend. So stay tuned. All right. Thank you very much for, as always, out there, as always, on the show. I love each and one other of you guys. I can't speak anyway. I'm going to go to bed as well. So have a great night and have a great week. And I'll talk to you guys next time. So until next time, stay heavy and talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.